The 33rd Annual Monterey Bay Classic, live from Monterey Peninsula College. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have our final game of the night, the Chabot College Gladiators and the Sierra College Wolverines. The Chabot College Gladiators come into this matchup 7-2 overall record. Yesterday, they moved on to this round of the tournament after a win against Irvine Valley by 10 points, 77-67. They're also on a 4-game winning streak. Their last loss was November 10th against Fullerton, and that was only by 6 points. Then we move on to the Sierra Wolverines. They have a 2-4 record, and yesterday they were able to move on to round 2 after a 1-point victory against Foothill, 77-76. Ended up being that score. And I've had the privilege of watching the Chabot College Gladiators over the last few seasons, and this is the type of team that you don't even want to sit next to, let alone play against. The Chabot College Gladiators, 89 points per game. They're 7th in the states for points per game. They have the 4th most points scored throughout the entire state. They're 6th in field goals made, 12th in attempts per game, 10th in field goal percentage. They are in the top 10% in the state on most statistical categories. Along with that is 2nd in blocks per game. You're scared to shoot the ball because you don't want to get embarrassed by a block, and most importantly, you don't want to give up possessions by being blocked either. Rebound margin per game, 7 more rebounds than their opponents per each game. When we look at the other side, the Sierra Wolverines haven't been so lucky to start their season. 2-4 overall record. They're on a 2-game winning streak, but they took losses against Butte, Shasta, Merced, and West Valley all to start their season, and one of their 2 victories are right here in the Monterey Bay Classic. Looking at their stats, they're in the lower levels, but they did get that win against the Foothill Owls yesterday, and maybe they can continue on in hopes to play the host Monterey Peninsula tomorrow. Chabot College Gladiators start the game off with a 3 on the season. The Gladiators 34% from around the arc, and the Wolverines trying not to be taken over by what the Gladiators bring to the table. We'll see this shot by the Gladiators to open up the scoring. It was from the corner by Noah Thomas, the sophomore guard out of Chico, previously played at Oregon Tech University. Now the Gladiators, their 2nd offensive possession. Rarely miss, although here's miss number 1. Wolverines, if they want a chance in this game, they just have to make sure that they don't go down by a ton. They need to stay in the game the entire time. The Gladiators will show a few glimpses of maybe giving up some runs, but once they start a run of their own, it's nearly impossible to stop. Even if you score 1 bucket, the Gladiators will still go down and make a fool out of the possession. So don't get down by a lot, and the Wolverines will have a legitimate chance. But the Chabot Gladiators, well, they haven't quite shown what they've been able to do tonight yet. Only just 1 from the corner. Step back, got the defense to jump, puts it up with a step through. They'll fight back onto it for the Gladiators, but we will have a foul. And here's the Wolverine bucket to start their scoring. That was 20 Pedro Lemmy, the sophomore forward. Here's the up and down to the Gladiators. Up by 1. Another three. Third attempt in the game. They're 2 of 3 with that made basket from Makayo Mims, the sophomore out of Hayward. Local coming over to play for the junior college. Chabot up 6-2. Wolverines break down inside, get denied up the rack, and the Gladiators waste no time attacking immediately, but then forced to push it back out. Mims baseline into the paint, up and down, gonna come up short. Offensive board, finally attacking and getting it through. It's DJ Howard, the sophomore out of Vegas. DJ Howard, get used to his name. 66% from the field on the season, and that's through 9 games. Wolverines, slow attack offense. Right down the middle, scoops it up, going for the score. Second chance, not gonna hit. And it goes the other way to the Gladiators. Watch this again from DJ Howard. It took him a few tries, but he, surrounded by multiple white jerseys, said, I'm gonna stay with it. And eventually put it up and down. 6-point lead to Chabot. Inside attack, outside pass, 3 on the way. Looking to attack that outside shot. We saw the Hartnell Panthers dominate their game earlier with the 3 ball, and the Chabot College Gladiators somewhat similar in their attacking strategies. They've hit 68 3-pointers on the season, now 70 with the 2 today. Very high 3-point shooting team with a great percentage. Wolverines have had a few opportunities getting to the basket. They just can't connect on the shots, but they are getting there, which is a big part just to start the streak to go. Spin inside, kick to the corner. 3, laced, nothing but net. Jackson Lee, the sophomore guard out of Placer, adding to the Sierra total of 5 points. Only 28% on the season from 3-point land as a team, and Jackson Lee, 22% for himself. Gladiators want to answer. 6 of their 8 points have come from the outside. Easy attack for the Wolverines, but we had an offensive foul before that. I'll watch this closer. This was the last 3-pointer made by the Wolverines. Just a great find. Too much empty space. Howard from the high post facilitates. Back to the middle, poked away from the crossing route. The Wolverines had one man trying to rush down the court with speed, but the rest of the defense was able to push around him and not allow the fast break to happen. Wolverines staying with it. Chance to tie. Yes, they will. Knockdown 3, Nicholas Stoltz, the sophomore guard out of Wood Creek, ties it up at 8 apiece, 6 minutes into play. 15-footer, the bank is open. Count the deuce for Makayo Mims. And here's that Mims jumper, as clean as ever, and it leads us to a break. Chabot up by 2.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here. and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
About 3 hours away.
Chabot College Gladiators up by 2, 10-8 over the Sierra College Wolverines. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and this game sends them on to the championship round for Monterey Peninsula. The Lobos are awaiting the winner of this matchup, and from the looks of it, well, we don't know yet. I thought coming into this game, knowing the Chabot Gladiator team, that they would have an easy upper hand, but the Sierra Wolverines, despite their low record of 2-4, say, hey, we're still in this. We got the victory yesterday. We can do it again today. And so the Sierra Wolverines not backing down to start this game. We've seen some doozies. We've seen some low-scoring games. We've seen some high-scoring affairs. And right now, the Sierra Wolverines giving the Gladiators a run for their money. It's Jackson Lee at the free throw line, able to knock down both and tie up the game at 10-10. Jackson Lee, 59% from the free throw line. Gladiators now pushing the middle. They resulted in some deep shots in their first few possessions. 6 of their 10 points are from outside the arc, but after missing a couple of those attempts, they want to go back to that big game ball with DJ Howard. Makayo Mims, who has that mid-range jumper that's absolutely deadly. Wolverines with the chance to take the lead for the first time. He'll attack against Howard. Splits it across. Wolverines have a lead after that with Maurice Lattimore, the 6'5" freshman forward. He was on the help side just in case there was a miss, but got the pass underneath and tossed it down for 2. Great ball movement by the Sierra Warriors, or Wolverines, excuse me. Gladiators, free throws. Marcellus Edwards. We have that foul, definitely came down on top of him. Foul belongs to Nicholas Stoltz. Edwards, best free throw shooter that has taken more than 5 attempts. 91% at the line. He's taken 35 free throw shots. Wolverines trying to break that press. Looks like they give it up for Gladiators. Gladiators pull up again from the wing. Knocks this one down. Fantastic find. Zach Broadus, the sophomore guard out of LA Premier Prep. And the more full court pressure, Gladiators nearly took 2 away in a row. Too much space. You can't just look at a percentage when it comes to three-point shooting. 34%. Say, okay, that's cool, 1 in 3 shots is going to go down for you. Well, you look at the amount they shoot. They've taken over 200 three-point attempts. And right now, over half of their points have come outside that line. Wolverines attacking. The bank is open for them as well. Jackson Taylor says overtime. Shot for shot, the Wolverines keeping up with the Gladiators. We saw 2 full court press plays by the Gladiators. Not going to attempt it this time. Need to focus on their defense instead as we have a foul on the way to the hoop. This will be Luka Popovic. the freshman guard. As we take another look at that three, stopped at the top. Edwards didn't give him the time of day, so he said, that's all right, I'll take it, and we'll tie this game up. And here's that foul. Makayo Mims, a little bit too much contact for Popovich. Be 15 feet out at the line. Popovich just 50% at the free throw line. And here, going to fail to hit the rim. Gladiators have some men running the baseline, going high three guards. Takes the exchange up top, still moving around. Wolverines nearly got the steal. Gladiators trying to break it out and lost on the baseline. Gladiators will stay with it, but no foul, clean of whistles, which means that the shot clock remains for the Gladiators. Inbound and back, just inside from 10 feet out. Gladiators, Noah Thomas. There he is striking again, his second made basket of the game. And then the Wolverines somehow break that one through. Wide open was Andrew Hanks, the freshman forward, standing all alone on the opposite side of the court. Gladiators, tough shot, couldn't do it. Here comes the attack. Wolverines thought they had an inside lane, but Popovich didn't want to take that risk against DJ Howard, but guess who does? Jackson Taylor does. On the attack, drew some contact high, no whistles. The Wolverines doing a great job holding their own in this first half. Gladiator defense allows a slide through, get it in for two. Jackson Taylor, three-point play. The Sierra Warriors have their largest lead of the game. It's a 4-point lead, and we get that foul from Nick Tumlin, the sophomore guard out of San Ramon. Right now, Jackson Taylor making a statement here in Monterey. Jackson Taylor, 45 points on the season, second leading scorer, right behind Nicholas Stoltz. Ten minutes into the first half, Wolverines lead by 5. Here's the attack off the baseline. Not going to do it. Wolverines again, a great defensive board. A lot of the times, Chabot College Gladiators get a lot of points off the second chance opportunities. They fight for that ball. They get it back. And the Wolverines, although slightly undersized, continue to push and fight inside the paint and not allow the Gladiators any second chance points. Travel on Jackson Taylor. Remember, the Gladiators have one of the best rebound margins per game. 7 rebounds more than their opponent. I believe this foul goes on Nicholas Stoltz. We'll watch this closer. Stoltz allowed him to go by baseline, and actually that was Jackson Taylor. That'll pick that one up. Becky Thomas at the free throw line for the Gladiators. Thomas, 46% at the line on the season. 51 total points through 9 games. Has played all 9 games, although has come off the bench for each one of them. Adds 2 more points to the total. Sierra 22, Chabot 19. Luka Popovich handling for the Wolverines, pushing the rest of his team down court. Popovich attacking, spinning, traveling. See that slide of the pivot foot, giving up that ball, turning it over. The Gladiators still down by 3. They like to make big statements. I wouldn't be surprised if they try tying this one up with a bang. Outside shot, it's on its way. Poe goes up and down, rebound underneath, flings it back over, the double team, multiple white jerseys, solidifying a line and a wall to keep the Gladiators out. Top of the arc, isolation, Taylor steps into it. A scoring roll by both teams now. And we'll get some more free throws for the Gladiators. Marcellus Edwards. Get this one closer. Taylor reaching in, picking up yet another foul. Looks like they're going to call this one on the ground, so the Gladiators will have to inbound. Looked like he was definitely going up for that shot, but collision made it look like he was on the ground in the end. Corner 3, not going to go for the Gladiators as this one is stripped up by the Wolverines. The drive, the turn, the float doesn't go again. The Wolverines having a hard time penetrating. On the other end, the Gladiators, it looks like they're getting down fairly easy to the positions that they want, but the Wolverines defense is just standing tall enough to where the Gladiators aren't able to find the bottom of the barrel. Both teams struggling offensively. Wraparound down, another foul. The Wolverines right now, it's working out for them, fouling and putting the Gladiators at the free throw line, but eventually it's going to be foul trouble for a lot of these players, in which the second half won't treat them kindly. Becky Thomas will head back to the free throw line for the second time today. For 2 at the line for Thomas, but the Gladiators remain with the ball after the miss. Inside out. Gladiators one-on-one. Cuts across. Back to the paint. Slips up and fouled again. More free throws to the Gladiators. This time it's DJ Howard. DJ Howard. Only 1 made free throw on the season for 8 total percent. Howard, the sophomore center, has played in all 9 games this season. He started 3. Has one of the best field goal percentages on the team at 66.7%. 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Howard, his second made free throw. We'll have a quick Chabot substitution. One on 2, inside the paint, gets it outside. That was Maurice Lattimore, who's trying to get up and over a few Gladiators, but couldn't do so with the size. Lattimore stays with the play. Finally, the Gladiators stop it short. Here they have some numbers moving down the left side. Sets up another 3. Looks good, is good. Knockdown triple. Count it for 3 for number 3. Marcellus Edwards has taken the lead for the Gladiators, 23-22. Top of the arc 3, looking for an answer. That one battles its way out. Now the Gladiators, they have the 1-point lead. Don't want to give it up again. This time from the wing, not going to hit. Lattimore, defensive board. Soft attack, pick up the dribble early. Gladiators recognize it and force some extra pressure. Here comes the wraparound from 15. The pogo up and down. No Wolverine wants to attack the Gladiators, who are rebounding the missed shots. What a hard shot that was by Mekhi Thomas. Barely getting that roll inside and extending the lead. It is a 7-point run for the Gladiators. Now make it 9 after the steal and score. Zach Broaddus continues the strike. 5-point game, Chabot Gladiators after the steal, leading the Sierra Wolverines in Monterey. Chabot College Gladiators showing the Sierra Wolverines who they are on a large scoring run. 9 straight points without any answer. And the Sierra Wolverines, who held a 3-point lead just a few moments ago, has now been cut away. They called the timeout. They want to get back in this and at least get it closer within maybe 1 or 2 possessions before heading to the half. In our previous 3 games today, whoever had the lead at the half ended up winning the game. So the Wolverines don't want to fall victim to that. Deep 3 ball from NBA range. My goodness, Quentin Boomstra puts the boom on the Gladiators. 2-point game after that falls through for the Wolverines. Lost it off his ankle. 1-on-1. Swatted at from behind, but it's going to fall through anyway. 5 straight points, and Andrew Hanks ties up the game at 27. The Sierra Wolverines well-used timeout. 5 straight points and no answer from the Gladiators. We saw a 9-point run by Chabot. We thought maybe that could have been the end, and the Gladiators were going to do what they did with their 90-point average. But my goodness, the Wolverines had different plans, able to cut away from that and the 3 prior by Boomstra. Gladiators have held themselves to the free throw line quite a bit in this game. As take another look at that foul, but the free throw percentage isn't pairing well with the amount of times they've been there. Zach Broadus, one of the highest scoring players on the team, only behind Noah Thomas for the season. Adds 2 more points from the free throw line. Chabot right back up by 2, just 3.5 to play in the first. The Gladiators shocked by the Wolverines so far. Another 3, high arcing, nearly drops through. Gladiators fades away from 15. The Wolverines will poke back through. Corner 3 on its way, still doesn't go, and the Wolverines marching back to play defense immediately. Gladiators again attacking the outside. A lot of shots missed from deep range. Thomas Lovett not liking the call, that it goes back to the Wolverines after that. The former San Jose Spartan coming down to the junior college level. He'll be protecting the paint defensively for the Gladiators. Corner 3 again, Wolverines will hit this one. Quinton Boomstra, in his few minutes he's been on the court, 6 points, all from the outside. Wolverines back in the lead by 1. Gladiators fighting inside, found the lane, laid it up for 2. Wolverines, slow-moving offense, playing pass back on the outside. Now drilling the middle, one-on-one, no good. Final 90 seconds of the first half. Pull-up jumper. Defensive rebound for Lattimore and the Wolverines. Just a few more possessions before we head to the half. Remember what I said earlier, the 3 games prior to this at the Monterey Bay Classic, whoever had the lead going into the half ended up winning the game. We'll see who can possibly have that advantage and if it'll continue to roll on for all 4 games today. Final minute of play now. It's the attack inside, and we have a foul on Lobbit. Excuse me, it goes the other way against the Wolverines. Gladiators blocked from behind, but with a foul, Andrew Hanks got it cleanly. Watch this one closer. Here's Hanks playing that tight defense, swatted at from behind. That looked clean. But Luka Popovic was also in there trying to stop the bucket inside. More free throws for the Gladiators before we head to the half. Lattimore will come back in. And Andrew Hanks will come out after that foul. Two for 2 at the line. Wolverines now down by 3. Lattimore turns to the paint. Open man in the corner. Looks good. Is good. Throws the dart. Gets the bullseye. Arthur Adams ties up the game at 33 points apiece. Could be the final shot. Gladiators holding off for it. Keeping it outside. Now attacking, driving, gets past one defender who posted up, misses the shot, and this will not count even if it goes. 33-33 heading into the locker rooms with the tie game, our final game of the night, and the chance to continue in the championship bracket. Sierra Wolverines and the Chabot Gladiators tied up. Looks like a small change in the scoreboard. That was an issue earlier on. Chabot now having 34, Sierra 32, so the Gladiators will move on to the second half with a small lead. 20 minutes to play. The Wolverines have stayed strong so far. It'll come down to who can play better in the second.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most of our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we're honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Ritzy, Ragz, and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most of our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we're honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Ritzy, Ragz, and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most of our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
At the end of the first half, the Chabot College Gladiators lead by 2, 34-32 in Monterey for the 33rd annual Monterey Bay Classic. At the very end, it was tied at 33-33, but then due to a scoring error, it was corrected, and the Gladiators lead by 2. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and I mentioned it at the end of the first half. Whoever has led throughout the day at the half has ended up winning the game. But right now, the Sierra Wolverines might be the favorite to actually come back and change that dynamic and beat the Chabot Gladiators. They're shooting inside, their shooting outside has kept them in play, and we'll see if they can keep that up in the second while keeping the Gladiators off the free throw line, because that's where they've gotten a bulk of their points. Second half is underway from Monterey. Underneath, that ball's tapped away, and the Gladiators will stop the first offensive possession for the Wolverines. Meanwhile, they'll try to connect on their first shot in the second half. Defense flies by, step back three, looks good. Too much as it breaks off the back. One failed possession for each team to start out of the break, and you can tell that both teams playing with a little too much might, as we have an offensive foul on Jackson Taylor. He picked up a couple fouls at the end of the first half, and here just using his body too much. It's a player that you want to have on the court at all times, so as he can stay away from foul trouble as much as possible, that's going to help out the Wolverines as we continue through the second. Gladiators start off the scoring with a three from the left side wing. Screen set high, wraps around the baseline, tipped away. Wolverines will stay with it, and here's that three ball from Noah Thomas. Mentioned him a couple of times, the transfer out of Oregon Tech. Jackson Lee lost it off his foot, but the foul will go on Noah Thomas. Take a quick moment for Jackson Lee to tighten up his laces. Wolverines go high up and down. He broke away from the defender. Too much speed trying to steal the ball, but still not paying off for the Wolverines. Jackson Lee misses the three. Cut across, easy paint bucket for DJ Howard. And the Wolverines know they have to make a change. A 7-point lead now, 5 straight points for the Gladiators. Wouldn't be too long before the Gladiators went on a run. It's a 5-point run to come out of the break. So your Wolverines still yet to find the hole in the second half. They've gotten a few open looks, but they're shooting not on par with what they did in the first half. Gladiators also on track to score quite a bit less than their average of 90 points per game. Sierra, on the other hand, looking to outdo their average. And there's a three from the wing side. Number 10, Nicholas Stiltz. First made bucket for the Wolverines in the second half. Picking apart the Wolverine defense, trapped on the baseline. DJ Howard will move it back out to the three. On line, but it rims out. Watch this last bucket by the Wolverines. Set up perfectly. Nice, easy release. Now the Wolverines want to do it again. Taylor lost it. Stay with the Wolverines, but the shot clock with minimal time. Three seconds to catch and shoot. Nearly taken away. Taylor will get it off, and it'll be off the side. kept alive. Deep three. Yes! Knockdown. Quentin Boomstra, third made three of the day and brings the Wolverines just within one. Boomstra coming off the bench, making a statement here in Monterey. Meanwhile, Gladiators continue to drive inside. That made basket comes from Zach Broaddus. Taylor moving inside. What a beautiful move. Smooth inside by Taylor. Taylor, one of the 5 starters, has played and started all 5 games. Taylor, 45 points on the season, only behind Nicholas Stoltz. We haven't seen much of Stoltz in this game. Here's Taylor. Lost it again. They say the Gladiators skimmed off their leg on the way out of bounds, but here's that last bucket. Again for the Gladiators, just easily making their way towards the bucket. Broaddus adds on 2 more. It's still only a 3-point lead. And to inbound, it's Stoltz. To the outside, 3 won't be delivered. In transition, gliding through 3 white jerseys. Stoltz will pick up a foul. Is hitting the deck is number 3, Marcellus Edwards. We'll watch this closer. Stoltz is caught on his right side. A couple other white jerseys cutting in there too. Marcellus Edwards will have some time at the stripe. Good on number 1. And good on the second. 2 for 2 for Edwards on this trip to the free throw line. Chabot leads by 5. Here's Boomstra. Remember, Boomstra 3 for 3 on the outside, but they look inside and get it with Taylor. Jackson Taylor standing at 6'5", going against the height of DJ Howard at 6'8". Puts up a 3, laced it. Zach Broaddus, the sophomore, showing up for the second half. And despite the Gladiators working time and time again, possession past possession, the Wolverines not flashy, but staying with them. Those outside shots can change the game immensely. They'll look for 2 in a row. Taylor, too much. Two steps inside, kicks it out. They have a foul. Ball will stay with the Gladiators. We get a look again, just one quick dribble move. Defender stays off of him, unleashes the 3, and they know immediately. Noah Thomas, Marcellus Edwards, Mateo Hamilton out there for Chabot. Inbound, straight underneath, tried throwing it off the legs of a Wolverine, but it breezes past and they'll go down as Stoltz is fouled. Stoltz against Edwards, and Stoltz got the best of him. Stoltz, one of the 5 starters for the Wolverines, played in all 5 games, started all 5, 33% from the field, leading scorer, averaging 10 points per game, and hitting both at the line here. High screen for the Gladiators. Edwards, he'll set it up again, pick and roll. Rip to the corner, 3 being delivered. Great ball movement by the Gladiators, even better defense by the Wolverines. They'll have to take another 3. That's off again. Finally, Taylor gets there for the Wolverines. Taylor attacks one-on-one. Defender pushed underneath the basket, but Taylor can't finish. Just inside, doesn't do it. Another fight for the ball. Wolverines have to face 3 defenders, and now everyone gets back. Caught inside, now double teamed. Another turnover. Stoltz, you can see the frustration. Now the attack, stripped away again. Turnover after turnover. Ball just cannot find a home. Stoltz looking to attack the middle. Gladiators coast to coast, uses the backboard exactly as planned. Becky Thompson puts Chabot into the 50 territory. Drive in, dish underneath, ball is poked out before the reception. Watch this closer. Straight down, swatted at. Perfect 2-point bucket for Becky Thomas on Chabot's last time down. And then here is Stoltz being fouled a couple of plays ago. 50-44, Gladiators still hold a lead over the Sierra Wolverines.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
From the 33rd Annual Monterey Bay Classic, it's Monterey Peninsula College hosting the Chabot College Gladiators, Sierra Wolverines, in order to move on to the championship game against Monterey Peninsula, who now holds a 7-0 record. Chabot right now leading by 6. They led by 2 at the half, slowly inching their way closer to that victory, but the Wolverines haven't let it get out of hand yet. And just a couple shots from Jackson Taylor, Luka Popovich, and the rest of the Wolverine team can easily make it their game. Only 12 minutes to play. Howard inside. Pushes back out. Gladiators looking to find that open shot on the outer ring. But then it's right back to the big man, who is denied by Popovich. Luka Popovich, the freshman, standing at 6'2". Watch how much air he gets from behind. able to take that away and not allow the Gladiator basket. It counts anyway on the second time, but Popovich has a little fire behind him now. Malik Kaba, the sophomore out of Oakland Tech High School, able to punish off the baseline. Great backdoor find, Wolverines with ease. Pedro Lemmy, the sophomore, cut at the right time, right moment, exactly where he was looking. The Gladiators keep making tough shots like that. This is your game. Zach Broadus pulls up from mid-range. Chabot now inching ahead. They're up by 8. Wolverines need a couple of defensive stops and some answers. Lattimore used a little bit of feet work and puts it down for 2. Open corner 3. Offensive board. Then stripped away by Lattimore. High screen didn't roll in time. Wolverines will have to reset. Slides through, lost the handle, and back to Chabot. Sierra Wolverines, yes, they were held on the possession, but they were just starting to get it going. Here's Lattimore the last time down. Reaction time too fast for Kaba. And then, of course, Broadus fading away from 15 out. A big reason why Chabot currently has a lead. And now we enter the final 10 minutes. Tumlin dips it off to the corner. More free throws for Chabot. Jackson Lee a little too aggressive, trying to fight that ball away from Thomas. Thomas, he's played at a higher level, Oregon Tech University. You know, he's been to that higher level. He's played against more aggressive players, and he's not going to stop the fight. Taylor, baseline, defense jumps, puts it up, and fouled. Taylor, who has a couple fouls himself, also forcing some fouls upon the Gladiators. Catches this baseline, great find. Double team, pump fakes, got Broadus behind him, leave his feet early. Taylor gets screened high. And another lost ball. It'll stay with the Gladiators. They're trying to find the easiest way to get past these Wolverine defenders. Oh, bounced off the back and then fouled. You don't see that play too often, especially working out It bounces off the back. He was facing the other way. Let it hit the ground, poked out. And, could have been a little bit of acting. Jackson Lee said, not going to be embarrassed like that. You're not going to have 2 free, easy points. Now Chabot with a 9-point lead. Wolverines dip down with the right hand. Too much as it comes off the glass. Chabot has a chance to take a 10-point lead for the largest in the game. On the attack, lost it again. The Wolverines just cannot keep the ball in control when they're trying to drive the basket. Popovich lost it early. Actually looks like he went for the wrap around the back pass. And no time for theatrics, you just have to score. You're down by 9 against one of the top teams in the state. Back to the corner for the Gladiators. 4 outside, 1 inside. They're going to bring the one-man low up high to set the screen for the pick and roll. It still just hasn't been working out for the Gladiators. It'll be another 3. Unleashed! Nick Tumlin, the sophomore guard, putting the Gladiators up by 12. Largest lead of the game. Gladiators break the barrier of 60. Stoltz in trouble, has to get out of the paint and didn't do it in time. 3 in the key. We'll see that last 3 by Tumlin. Quick catch and shoot, assisted by Mecky Thomas. Up and down, the double team draws a foul. Stoltz picks it up and the free throws go to Malik Kaba. Watch this again, Kaba able to break into the open area and Stoltz swatting at him. Chabot Gladiators now peaking at the right time. Kaba able to hit one of the 2. Taylor gets inside. Offensive rebound and another travel. Wolverines turning the ball over the time where they need to have the ball the most. Pedro Leme, an extra step after he got the board and couldn't pay it off. Gladiators, quick attack, doesn't go. Taylor pulls up, deep range, thought he had it, but rolled off. Here goes the attack on the Gladiators. Not going to hit, but free throws come again to Kaba. A lot of stoppage in play in the second half as we see Kaba draw some contact. Noah Thomas, Malik Kaba, Lakayo Mims, Nick Tumlin, and Mekhi Thomas are the 5 for Chabot. When we come back out of the break, Chabot leads 62-49 over Sierra.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we're honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Gladiators 62, Wolverines 49 with just 6 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. The Wolverines held off the Gladiators for the entire first half and then most of the second, but it's just been the last 5 minutes that the Gladiators have taken the largest lead in the game. 13 points is their lead, and we saw Nick Tumlin getting in on the scoring action. Noah Thomas being physical inside. Malik Kaba heading to the free throw line for 2 straight possessions. That's where he sits right now, and the Monterey Peninsula Lobos are awaiting the winner of this game so that they can play in the championship game. And right now, the Gladiators look to be the strongest suit to face the Lobos. With only 6.5 minutes, Sierra needs to start hitting their shots and bringing up their field goal percentage. They don't necessarily have to hit from the outside, but they just have to make sure it goes in no matter where they are. 14 points, around 5 or 6 possessions, depending on where they decide to shoot from. But remember, the Chabot Gladiator offense is not going to give up 14 straight points either. From 15 feet out, gets his own miss, resets the shot clock too. Now the Gladiators can take some more time down. You can see that's exactly the plan. Open corner 3, Tumlin can't hit this time. Wolverines, no time to waste. Attack now, attack early. Stoltz spins his way inside, but still can't finish. And now the leading pass in front of the rest. 2 more added to the total. Lakayo Mims continues to torture the Wolverine defense. Entering the final 5, Taylor and company. See this last fast break play. There's only 1 defender down there, easy to skirt around. The Gladiators continue to push that lead. 16 points is the lead now. Stoltz takes a break on the bench for the Wolverines. He averages 10 points a game, which is the most for the team. By sitting him, you got to wonder what the game plan is if they're even trying to make the comeback. Pedro Lemmy down by 14. 3-point play can't be converted. Open 3, Gladiators. Gets their own miss, just continuing to control And then the timeout will be called by Chabot, up by 14. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left. Gladiators looking to hold on for a win.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Chabot College Gladiators calling the timeout, up by 14 over the Sierra Wolverines. The Monterey Bay Classic 33rd annual championship game will be against Monterey Peninsula, who has a 7-0 record. Chabot College Gladiators right now look to be the front runner to play them in the championship game. We've seen the Gladiators struggle a couple of times, dropping a few games, but Gladiators also one of the top-ranked teams in the state. So we'll see how that can pair against each other, or maybe the Sierra Wolverines, under 500 on their season, can somehow pull off a 14-point deficit in only 4.5 minutes. It starts now. Gladiators holding their possessions, 30 seconds per possession, and just finishing at the end. That's what they're trying to do. Underneath, there's the finish by DJ Howard. Now the Wolverines, no time to waste. Taylor, he's the attacker. And a jump ball. The last thing you need is to give up possessions due to jump balls and turnovers. And here is DJ Howard the last time around. Defense, not enough pressure. Did the right thing, going straight up and down, not hacking at him. But DJ Howard, too strong and too much of a veteran player to fall to that defense. Another corner three, not going to go, and it's set to be a lonely 3.5 minutes as the Gladiators are just trying to hold the outside, but the Wolverines won't let them. Lattimore goes screen up high. Now finally sets it, pick and roll. Howard cuts off the extra man, but then finishing down low is number 2, Luka Popovic, and then that'll send us right back to the sidelines after the Popovic 2 inside. Wolverines, are they on the comeback trail? Find out next.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
3 minutes, 22 seconds left. Gladiators 67, Wolverines 53. And the Gladiators, well, just broke past the full court press and then trying to end on a couple of highlight plays. DJ Howard couldn't connect on the alley-oop, cutting across from right to left, but the Wolverines, they're down by 14 points. If they're able to hit all their outside shots, I don't see a reason why they can't make the comeback, but taking too much time could lead to the demise of this Wolverine team, and maybe turnovers at that fact. Caught the man in motion. It's going to be blocked, broken up. The play was stopped by Javon Moore, but then the Gladiators get it right back. Gladiators trying to put the exclamation point at the end of the sentence, and Javon Moore said, hey, you're not going to embarrass us. You may get a victory, but you're not going to be able to put a highlight play with our name on the screen. Foul goes on Lattimore. See Lattimore reaching his hand inside there. Marcellus Edwards will be shooting again for the 1-and-1. Why not add one more to the Chabot total? A team that averages 89 points per game, cut down currently to only 69. Lattimore inside, turns and shoots. Lost it again, and it goes to Chabot. And actually, going to say there was a foul before it went out of bounds, so be another 1-and-1. I think Lattimore picked that one up as well. The Sierra Wolverines only allow 70 points per game, and which is just around where they're keeping Chabot at tonight. It's even more impressive considering the average that the Gladiators bring through 9 games. One more timeout called as Chabot breaks 70, up by 17 with just over 2 to play.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
American Asphalt, a proud sponsor of NorCal Sports TV, the Monterey Bay Classic 33rd Annual, sponsored by American Asphalt, the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, Ritzy, Ragz and Thingz, Monterey Peninsula College, and Straight Sports. Final game of the night, Chabot Gladiators up by 17 for the final 2 minutes. It is Thomas Labat, the freshman forward, shooting for the Gladiators just to extend their lead even more, or attempt to at least, as not have the ability for the shooters to touch, and Lattimore will be able to bring down the defensive board after the miss. Monterey Peninsula awaiting the Gladiators now as they will face off in the championship game to end the Monterey Bay Classic. The step through inside, Wolverines not finished yet. It's a made basket by Popovich. He's done a great job attacking the boards. When he's able to find the open lanes, he's not afraid to take them, despite having some mismatched size when he attacks. Ball is stopped short of the place to be, and now just over a minute. Wolverines still not give up. Attack the middle, but that pretty much sums up what the second half has shown for the Sierra Wolverines. They get exactly what they need, but they just can't convert on that final point. And now the Gladiators are going to foul unnecessary as we reach the final minute. With that foul, it'll be Javon Moore, the sophomore, out of Ruskin, shooting for the Wolverines. One and one for Moore. Final minute, Gladiators looking to hold off. Up by 14, Wolverines still hoping they have a shot. They'll send more free throws their way to Brian On. If you or a friend have a 4th through 12th grade boy or girl, send them to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp June 10th through the 14th. For more information, norcalsportstv.com/camp. Chabot College Gladiators up by 14 in the final minute. Having to put one final shot up, and they will cash that in with Isaiah Harper, the freshman out of Napa. Most likely end at 72 total points, while the Sierra Wolverines want to add just one more bucket to their repertoire before they head back to the locker room and end their night as well. Popovich, straight down the middle. Here go the Gladiators. For the last time, they'll be tripped up, avoid the travel, and now the Wolverines with the final seconds. They'll settle for a 12-foot jumper that doesn't reach anything. And that will do it from Monterey. The Chabot College Gladiators with the victory, and cap it off with a three. Brian On knocks down the final shot of the game as time expires. On just gets the tip from the teammate as the buzzer sounds. 75-58 official final score. The Sierra Wolverines put up a fight and did not let the Gladiators get off with an easy win. But Monterey Peninsula, they've been waiting to see who they will play for the championship game, and the Gladiators will stay alive in the championship bracket to face off against them. Gladiators move on with a total overall record of 8-2, and the Sierra Wolverines, they fall to 2-5, but it wasn't without a fight, and that also wins their 2-game winning streak. Until next time on NorCal Sports TV, I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thanks to my crew in Monterey. Chabot wins this one, 75-58.